Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Melissa here, and today I have a DIY for you guys. It's actually this Nasty Gal inspired DIY flamed skirt. These are like $200 and I figured out a way to make it with around $50 or less depending on the leather skirt that you use. I actually just thrifted mine, but these are the materials that you're gonna need. You're gonna need some leather, a leather skirt, some glue, either fabric glue, hot glue gun, Gorilla Glue, whatever floats your boat, something that will stick, and then some markers and a pair of scissors, of course. And this is basically the skirt that we're going to be making. This is the exact picture from Nasty Gal. So what I did was I laid out my skirt, made sure I had the correct measurements for my leather. And the leather I just got at a craft store. You can just get it at any craft store pretty much. And I just drew the flames on, and then I just started to cut them out. Cutting it out took a little bit of time, but honestly, if you just take a little more time, you'll be more precise and it will look better in the end. Once you have your flames cut out, you're just going to want to place them on top of your skirt and measure it correctly, making sure that it is exactly where you want it to go, so it's not too big or too short, you know. And then you're going to start gluing on the orange piece first and then the red piece after. I just found this to be the simplest way, and the glue was pretty hard. I mean, gluing leather together is hard, and I really recommend using Gorilla Glue. If you're not going to sew it, you can obviously sew it, but I know that people don't really like to sew, or a lot of people don't know how to, so I figured out a way with using fabric glue, and I seriously suggest using Gorilla Glue. It worked best for me after I hot glue gunned everything up first, and then I just fixed the edges with the Gorilla Glue because the tips of the flames were super hard to stick. And don't use your sweatshirt like I did. I really don't recommend it. I got glue all over this sweatshirt, and I love the sweatshirt, so I was pretty upset about it. What you should do is use your textbooks, because that's what I ended up doing, and I mean, I'm putting them to good use since I don't really use them in school. So yeah, and then just press it down as hard as you can and really get that glue to tack. And then you're going to flip over after everything is glued down, and you're going to want to make sure you cut off any excess leather that's hanging on the sides, because you don't want it hanging off because that could look a little bit tacky. You kind of want to follow the outline of the skirt, so where the seams are, and then you kind of want to stick to that so that you know that when you put it on, it won't be like flying over the edges. And then the next part you want to do to make the bottom not look so ratchet is to just fold it over and glue that into the inside as well. This gives it a nice finish, and I really think this like literally made the skirt 10 times better when I did this. And then again, go in with your textbooks, putting them to good use. And this is basically the final look. I seriously love this skirt so much, and I didn't spend much money on it at all. I think all the materials were probably around $20 altogether, and the leather skirt was thrifted for about probably $10, so a lot cheaper than $200. But the last thing I did do was I actually took my blow dryer and I just blow dried the tips of the flames. I thought maybe this might make them stick a bit, and I think it did help a lot. And this is the finished look. I'm obsessed with it so much. You guys should seriously try this DIY. I love the skirt so much. You could literally do any patterns if you wanted in leather. So yeah, this was a super awesome DIY. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.